I just thought I'd show you all my brioche knitting that I've been doing. So I've been just playing about with brioche knitting, plain brioche rib in one colour, and I've just basically been experimenting with different needle sizes and different cast on and cast off techniques. So I've ended up with lots and lots and lots of samples that I need to basically sort out and get into some sort of organised fashion. Then when I'd had enough of that, I've just had a bit of a. I just thought it might be interesting to see what the what you can do basically with just the basic brioche and no messing about with increases and decreases and things like that. So if you just do brioche knit, you get a rib, and then you can just start creating textures and patterns by switching to brioche purl. So if you go from brioche knit rib and switch to brioche purl, you end up with this they call it syncopated pattern. So you could just alternate that and you could end up with like a brick pattern sort of. You could make some interesting effects anyway. So that's what I've done there. And then what I did was I alternated brioche knit and brioche purl. So that gave me this sort of double rib. It's like a 2-stitch rib. And then I swapped over, and I got the same effect as I got here with this offset thing. So you could do that. You could do it in little. You could just keep swapping it about, and you'd end up with like a checkerboard effect. And then I started playing about with it and made these sort of wedges of stripes that are alternating really. So I just thought somebody out there might find it interesting to see what you can do with just a bit of playing about with the stitches. So then I've done it in that was a double knit, and then I did it in a 4-ply. So I just did the same thing, and then started playing about with it a bit more. So I got that, which I wasn't totally happy with because it loses the shape here, and it's not so bad there, but it loses it there. Obviously it's the same on the other side. So I did that, which I thought was better. So I think there's definitely something that could be done with that pattern, with a little bit more experimenting. And obviously you could do more geometric shapes. Like obviously I've got triangles going on there. You could make a diamond just by extending that way. You could squares and rectangles and circles probably. Just depending on what where your imagination goes.